Proceed to the route.
And this happened. Hey guys.
Hey there, my traveling Pisces.
What's going on, fam? Alright guys, so it was inevitable. Finally had our first flat tire. So it's crazy because driving down the road, so let me back up a little bit. So we were, do you want to tell a story?
No, you go ahead.
So we were leaving Vegas on the way to our boondocking location in Ehrenberg, Arizona. And I was coming off of the exit to get onto 95 to head towards Searchlight. And shortly after getting, was it before we got off the exit? It was before we got off the exit. Shortly before getting off the exit.
As you were getting off.
Actually, when I was getting off the exit, I seen something in the road, but it came so fast I was unable to avoid it. So I couldn't swerve to avoid it. And as I ran over it, you could hear it go up in the wheel well and rattle around in the wheel well. And then Miss Smarty Pants over here makes her little smart comment about,
That's me.
talking about, oh, what are you trying to catch a flat tire or something like that, or some smart comment she makes.
Well, obviously it was smart because guess what happened?
But anyway, so no, I wasn't trying to catch a flat tire. I couldn't avoid it. It was too late. So anyway, just a couple seconds after that, tire pressure monitoring system starts to beep. And you can just watch the number go down from 75 down to 0. And I'll show you what we got as soon as this truck goes by. So here we are, middle of nowhere. Flat. All right, but luckily we have State Farm, good insurance, so we already gave them a ring, and we got some service coming out to us and get us all taken care of. Hopefully it won't be too long. What time is it? It's about 2 o'clock.
1:15.
Oh, 1:15. It gets dark early too, so
Yeah.
I want to get this done and over and on our way.
You might be finding a boondocking spot before boondocking spot.
Yeah. So I want to get this done. All right, so we'll check back in with you after the tow truck gets here. I do have a spare, so hopefully they can just kind of swap them out and get us on the road. So check in a minute. All right, so just a quick update. All right, so we've been waiting for about a little over an hour. So I decided to give them a call just to kind of get an ETA to find out, you know, how much longer it would be. So I give them a call, and come to find out, he tells me that they don't do medium duty vehicle towing. They only do light duty towing. So they weren't sending anybody, and they didn't call me to let me know that, and they didn't call the insurance company to let them know that either. So I had to call back the insurance company, and they have to dispatch another company. So they just told us that company is going to be about 45 minutes. So all in all, I guess we're looking at a little over probably about 2.5 hours when you factor everything in with the calling and all of that stuff. So that's where we're at. And then so I just got off the phone with Discount Tires, so we can try and make an appointment tomorrow to go get a tire, but they're not answering the phone. So hopefully we can get this all figured out before it gets dark. So checking a little bit. All right, guys, so it's been how long? Another 45 minutes or so? Probably another 45 minutes, and finally got somebody. So we got Trust Roadside Services here, and hopefully they can all right. Gotta excuse all the loud noises. We are on the side of the road, and a lot of cars are going by, so safety. All right, so yeah. We got to get one of those jacks, hydraulic jack.
It's not big.
This was 20 pounds, 20 tons. I don't know why I measured pounds.
I do the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
This is like hydraulic and handle, so you can do both. See, it's right here. I'm going to use just the air compressor.
Oh, then we would have to also have the air compressor too, though. We had that one air compressor, though. Remember, we wound up taking it back.
Well, as you heard, we are broke down on the side of the road. We were leaving Vegas and coming off of the exit, and there was a large piece of debris on the exit, and Aaron just couldn't avoid it. So yeah, we are on the side of the road, and the roadside assistance is taking care of it. Funny thing though, we were just talking last week about things that we needed for the RV, just to be prepared. And one of the biggest things that, sorry, it's loud. One of the biggest things though was to get a 6-ton jack so that we can go ahead and change the tires ourselves in the event of, you know, if you're boondocking route. Can you hear it? Can you hear it?
Is it just spinning? Because it's not.
No, this one opens, but that one won't open.
Get it here, put it this way. I can try and push it.
And yet another snag. The undercarriage where our spare tire is has been bent. So roadside assistance is having difficulties. He can't get it off because it's kind of smushed up in there. So fingers crossed.
All right, so we got the spare tire off, and that was a hassle in itself. But what you can see, so if you look right here, you can see that that metal is bent, and that happened from when we dragged and hit bottom. So that whole spare tire was just dragging against the ground, and all of that metal was getting all twisted up. So got it back up without having to go and just replace the whole tire. We'll get the tire replaced later, and then we're just gonna go ahead and find a body shop that can straighten this metal up or fabricate something that will be able to work, and get that taken care of later. So that's where we're at. So now I guess we're gonna get this tire swapped out, maybe put the spare back up here, or maybe even just throw it inside the shower or something to keep it moving. So
The big thing that goes to the monitor, that little hole caused all the chaos. I wonder if they can plug that.
I think that's too. Alright guys, so we're back on the road for now. Fingers crossed, hopefully everything will be okay. But instead of heading to Arizona, we're just gonna backtrack to Henderson, Nevada, and see about getting the repairs done, because we still just got, it was just like a temporary fix. I mean, we still got to get some air added to this tire because we only inflated it to 60. And I need to be at 75. So it's always an adventure. That's what we say, right?
Yes, but look at that gorgeous sunset, and it was crazy because it's coming through the mountain and it's going all the way across the flat land over here, and it's just lighting it up, so it's really cool looking. You gotta look for the positive.
Yeah, her and her sunset. All right, so 2 quick things that I learned from this. Okay.
Really?
First thing is always make sure that you have a really good roadside assistance plan, whether it's through your insurance company or however you go about it, but just make sure that you're covered, because this could have really been ugly. So this gentleman had to go through a lot to really even just to access the spare tire, and he went above and beyond, so we really appreciate that. The second thing that I learned is, and we're bad with this because we don't always do it, is carry cash.
Yes.
Carry cash, right?
But,
you know,
quick tip, if you don't have cash, always ask your service person if they have Cash App, because he did, and of course, you know, that we wanted to make sure he went above and beyond for us, so we wanted to be able to give him a tip.
Right, and it doesn't necessarily have to be Cash App. It could be Venmo or Zelle or any of those other, you know, apps that transfer money back and forth. But yeah, because we normally don't carry a lot of cash. Everything we usually put on the card so that way we can track it and things like that. But
and I just used up all my cash when we.
Yeah, so definitely the 2 things that I learned right there. So either, you know, make sure you either carry cash or always ask them if they have some kind of an Cash App transfer system, you know, program or whatever. And then always make sure you have a really good roadside assistance plan. So, all right, guys. So we're getting back on the road. Ciao for now. Alright, so the rears, how you doing? Alright, so the rears need to be at 80. 80, yeah, 80 PSI.
And fronts?
75. guys, so just another quick tip for you. You can always go to a Discount Tire and they will check your air for free. So for all my fellow RVers, if you're on the road, you happen to come across a Discount Tire, stop, they'll do a courtesy check, make sure your air pressure is all good in all your tires, and make sure that you're all good. So another tip.